Da, 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 da. Why are you gay? My people, we're back. I'm doing UFOs, guys. We're doing UFOs today. Just got some time from my wife and my kids, and we're gonna go straight into it, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. John P loves you, my people. Oh, the coffee's so good, guys. Oh, beautiful. John P loves you, my people. We're on air. Okay, let's put some music to start. I'm gonna put this one here. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this first part of the music, guys. Okay, we're gonna start with this one for my beautiful brother. We love the brother Johnny, small peppers and we admire his bravery and teachings on this incredible spice trade. We love our brother Johnny, small peppers and we admire his bravery and teachings on this incredible spice taste trade. We love our brother Johnny, small peppers and we admire his bravery and teachings on this incredible spice taste trade. Small peppers and we admire his bravery and teachings on this incredible spice trade. Good afternoon, my people. John P loves ya. We love our brother Johnny, small peppers and we admire his bravery and teachings on this incredible spice trade. Okay, so guys, where did we left? Send your blessings in hot wings. Okay, so guys, I'm still trying to find out where I left out last time, okay? Okay, so let me see. Okay, let's do a couple of stories, okay, guys? This first story is from Spain. From Madrid, from 76. Airplane from Iberia was followed for 20 minutes. Strange object was sighted last Friday, the 21st of the 11th of 76. after a Boeing 727 from Iberia in irregular travel from Santiago, Compostela and Madrid. The object accompanied the airplane for 20 minutes. It was seen by other crew members and other airplane crew members as well. The commander was piloting the airplane and he declared to the El País newspaper that it could be an optic effect, but he never seen anything similar. He interprets it as a phenomenon of luminous reflection. It was too big to be a UFO. It offered, above that, a certain transparency. Okay, and we have an image. This image, following the words of the commander of the 727, it accompanied him for about 300 kilometers when the airplane was flying about 5,000 meters in altitude and 900 kilometers an hour. 500 meters altitude, 900 kilometers per hour. It was always seen on the right side of the airplane, varying its distance in between the craft. The commander confessed, "In these 28 years, I've heard of a lot of stories about this UFO business. We are professionals that deserve all credit when we describe these experiences lived, and they make me consider the possibility of UFOs." Beautiful, guys. That was a good story. So I still have a few stories here, and then we'll go for the next one, okay, guys? Okay, this music is for my brother Carlos. Okay, here it's a couple. A couple was driving and they were also accompanied by UFOs. Okay. This one here happened in Bilbao, 24th November 76. For 10 minutes, approximately, a flying object, non-identified, accompanied the president of the Recreative of Huelva, Mr. José Martínez Oliva, his wife, and another couple on a journey between Bilbao and Madrid. Mr. Martínez was also accompanied by another member of the same Recreative of Huelva, the center, Recreative, Mr. Joaquin and his wife. At certain stage of the travel, the driver observed a weird luminous object, orange colored, in a form of a ball, but it was like being squeezed from up and down, okay? So it was more of a discoid ball. Maybe a rugby ball, okay? Let's say a rugby ball. It was situated about 300 meters of height, and it emanated a very powerful light. Together with the car, this light made the path for about 10 minutes. The women in the car were the first ones to detect it, affirms Mr. Martinez. Even though we didn't give it much importance, however, the UFO was parallel to the road and over some olive trees. It even remained over the center of the road at about 20 meters. and suddenly it disappeared. The most curious was that when we arrived at Madrid, we read on a newspaper that a pilot of Iberia had been accompanied by an object with characteristics similar to the ones we saw in between Santiago and Madrid, the capital. Beautiful, guys. Hope you're enjoying. Let me just check the chat, guys. Sorry. I have to be careful because this magazine is very old, guys, and I don't want to ruin it. So I have to read it with very careful, and I cannot put like my cup on top of it and stuff like that. Okay, this one is from my brother Gigi. John P loves you. Wally, my brother. Watchman, thank you for joining. Big hugs, brother. Gates, love you very much. Hope you're well. Ninja, what's up, Dave? Big hugs, brother. Thank you for joining us. Gates, my brother, look who we have here today. Ninja, big hugs, my brother. Okay, we're gonna do a story. Another story from Peru, okay? This one here, it's a bit weirder. The name is called Mother and Daughter Are Kidnapped by the Crew of a UFO, ? And this happened in Peru, okay? In 31 of the December. 7 people working on agriculture near the city of in the north of Lima, in the little locality Lucma, province of Cajamarca, north of Lima, confirm that this lady called Candelaria and her daughter of 2 months were kidnapped by the crew of a UFO on the 26th of that month. According to the report of these agricultural people, a ship in the form of a classic disc appeared unexpectedly over the group and had taken with them the woman and the daughter. Continues at page 22. Wait a second, guys. Page 22. Okay, we're gonna go to page 22 now, guys. Oh my god, I'm shivering all over, guys. Apparently, there are some pictures, guys. 22. There's a Congress here. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. We have a few stories more. So the stories goes as follows. An expedition to the interplanetary relations is going to try and sight an encampment of extraterrestrials in the Andes on the department of Huánuco in the northeast of Lima. Oh my god, guys. Wait a second. Oh my god, this story, guys. I don't know if I've told you guys, but Peru, they are very advanced, guys, in the ufology. Very advanced, guys, but completely nothing to do with the rest of the world. They're much more advanced. Just wait a second, I need to go back. Okay, here we are. continues at page 22. Peru, Lima, 31 of the 12th. And then we go to the, okay, 76, 12, page 22. Continues from page 14. No, this one continues from page 7. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going it right. A journalist did this report. And he's going to be part of the expedition, which happened the next year on the 77th January, okay? So the news was from the month before, and the next month they straight away went there, okay? The people that were from that area witnessed already the presence of the beings from space, from human appearance, on an old ranch about half an hour of distance from the city of Huánuco, said the president, Carlos Paz, president of the expedition, okay? Following Carlos, what he says, 4 beings with reptilian aspect, green color, 1 meter height, covered by scales, and with 3 fingers on their hands, saved Jorge Alvarez Limeno of 20 years of dying on a swamp. He was gonna drown, okay? Meanwhile, a Chilean journalist, Carmen, from the newspaper Últimas Noticias. She wants to go to Huánuco on that expedition and there look for the supposed alien base. This news was divulged by the newspaper Last Hour, in which one of these redactors will go on the expedition, which was organized by Carlos Paz, okay? Carlos Paz, in a program that he does on Saturdays on the local radio, he presented Jorge Alvarez of 20 years old, and confirms that he was saved from drowning on a swamp by weird beings with characteristics already talked about. Oh my God, guys. The following month, in February, the presidents of the Center of Investigation Information of the Phenomenon UFO Parapsychology of Mexico, he revealed in Lima the existence of 8 types of extraterrestrials that appear characteristics different or identical to humans, morphologically speaking. Mr. Bravo, Guillermo Bravo, arrived in Peru to invite the president of the Peruvian Institute of Relations Interplanetary, Carlos Paz. Okay, so guys, just a quick interjection. Remember, when I'm talking about Peru, please have in mind the mummies, okay, guys? I know people say they're fake, some say they're true. I'm going through the news of the papers of 1970s, okay, guys? I'm not going through what people now are saying, if this is a hoax or not. I'm going from, we're getting to the history, and then after the history, You can take your own opinion and conclusions about if the mummies are real or not. Because, guys, the mummies have been going for many years, guys. They haven't been going only since Jaime Musan is in the business, okay, guys? As I'm telling you, this Carlos Paz, he was the president of the Peruvian Relations Interplanetary Institute, okay, guys? So they wouldn't do like a congress international every year if they thought it was some bullshit and fake, okay, guys? So bear with me with that, okay? He's gonna participate in the congress on the 15th to 20th of April, and he's going today to Lima, to Lima, in Peru, and then to Colombia and Venezuela. He affirms that there exist extraterrestrial beings between 80 centimeters and 3 meters height. Think about the mummies, guys. Think about the height of them, the 80 centimeters, okay? The 3 meters. Think about the Miami Mall. Think about the Vegas aliens, okay? Think about the heights. These heights we're talking, okay? Okay, guys? And he said that he's convinced about the existence of flying saucers and that he's seen in 3 occasions, having photographed one of them. He also said that there will be participating on the Congress the North American astronauts Neil Armstrong, the first man to put foot on the moon, and James McDivitt. He indicated that there exist in the universe trillions of planets that present possibilities of harboring intelligent life identical to us. The inhabitants of these planets may be on the ice age or much more advanced, he underlined. Congress, it will be focused especially on the theme flying saucer and the possibilities of intelligent life in other planets. Okay, so guys, now they go to page 14. Which we're gonna continue, guys. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so this is the end of this story. Freaking interesting, guys. Let's talk a little bit. And then we're gonna go to page 14, and which is called Another World Inside Ours. Okay, and this, where we're gonna talk now, guys, is, you're gonna love it, okay? It's a case from the island of Madeira, okay, in Portugal. UK Medical, what's up? Adrian, love you, brother. Super Dave, good to see you, my brother. Okay, we're doing UFO cases. Please, if you have any questions, leave them in a caps lock, okay, and I'll try to get them back, okay, because I'm not looking at the phone, guys. I'm looking at the, okay, this is how I'm doing this, okay, guys. So I have the thing here, okay. I have the newspaper, and then I have my on air over here, and then I have the helicopter here. So then I put it like this. So the on, you cannot see it very well. And I have to go there and see. Medical, talking about the Yes, exactly. We're fed a lot of shit. But the flat Earth, one of the Graham Hancock, one of the reasons he said for the world not being flat is that um, when we were at the time of the Colombians, the Aztecs, and they were in the mountains, and they saw the big boats from Spain arriving on their coast. They would see coming from the our horizon, they would see the mast first, and then they would see the front of the boat, and that's how the indigenous, they knew how the earth was round, because they would see, firstly they would see the mast, and only after they would see the bottom of the boat. And there was someone else who talked about that yesterday. I think it was, I'm not sure if I saw it on Super Dave. Was it on Super Dave, my brother? Where Neil deGrasse Tyson said that there's another way. When you see the shade, when you see the, when the sun cover, when the moon is, yeah, when we see the shade of our planet on the moon, in one of those eclipses, the shade is rounded. The shade is rounded on the moon. Our planet is definitely rounded, okay? That's how our ancestors knew. If you want to know, you have to travel by airplane. That's what Mr. Our brother Kirk said before he died, apparently, when someone asked him. And then the kid asked him if he wanted to investigate better, and he said, "Next question." Yeah, I would guess they're from the north, right? From Antarctica. Okay, so this story, guys, is called "A World Inside Ours." So this is probably going for the theory that inside our planet we have another atmosphere, and it's holding the water. I don't know how. So let's start with the story. As affirmed in Madeira Island, more detailedly on the 22nd of November 1974, something happened on the Madeira Sea at about 2 miles from the coast. Near the bay of the Chambers of Lobos, a fishing location that nears 8 kilometers from Funchal. Um, the man who does the report, together with Professor Ivan Trilla, they were doing a parapsychology course in a hotel which was right in front where the phenomenon happened. It was about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, coinciding with sunset. Therefore, it was already night when this happened, in the ends of November at 6 o'clock. In Portugal, it was already night. Over there, right in front of the sea, something starting erupting. giving an amazing clarity, giving the impression that it was midday already. Such was that the lamps that had already turned on were obfuscated by the intense light that it was noted. Not everybody were able to discover the origin of this clarity given the place where they were. Funchal is in a valley surrounded by mountains, very elevated mountains. So therefore, in some places, due to the lack of angle, you cannot distinguish the motivation. The motivation was a monumental mushroom that had begun at the surface of the sea, and it would only hit 2 to 3 miles of height. Therefore, the people that were near the sea in Funchal, near the coast of the Chamber of Lobos, uh, or on the top of the mountains nearing the city, could observe the cause of the luminosity, or therefore the mushroom that was growing in the sea, and we already talked about it. This unexpected phenomenon at, at the memory, nobody had ever presenced such phenomenon. This time it was near the coast with no such boat or ship close by or even far away, provoked big alarm in people, and even to those people that were colder and more secure of themselves. In some places, there were avoided people trying to commit suicide because they thought that that was a bad omen of the end of the world that was almost happening, and therefore they didn't want to feel that moment of the final judgment. Others still reunited inside churches, praying. In the case of the Chamber of Lobos, where the panic was bigger, getting to a stage of provoking people passing out. Um, in the other case, this presented two alternatives. One, submarine experiences provoked by ships or submarines that were from NATO or other countries. A case of France, which they ended up discovering that it was the cause of France. Second, any astronomical phenomenon, meteorologic or from the family of this family. Of course, still for others, in the case, it could coincide with histories, with stories that our grandparents told, that had been heard by their grandparents. As I said in the number before, one of the my mother's grandparents, with origin from Madeira Island, told these legends about the sea opening on the deep, and there were men like us working and living under the sea. We think that all of this has a certain relationship with the phenomenon that Madeira is very fertile since many years, also giving the hypothesis that in Madeira, in a place called Santo da Serra, where the UFOs have one or two secret bases in solid terrain, and as well one of their local places of observations, test trials, and meditations. So we have to also not forget that around, close and around Island, it's the route to Azores Islands, more properly the parallel 35. As I referred before in the number before, strange happenings occur, even facts that other newspapers other than ours starting to debate. But as said, and still the phenomenon of the mushroom of Madeira being shared in the opinion of Dr. Ivan, as personally together we observed the phenomenon. Also, we did our deduction that it has nothing to do with opinion of experience, fall of meteorites, etc. Our opinion is that it's another nature, not being nothing supernatural. It makes part of scientific teachings commonly accepted. Of that we are sure. We, the scientists of the paranormal, and a big part of humanity, has data and the facts palpable and concrete. And it doesn't go after these palpable testimonies, palpable witness and proof, basically. In our opinion about what happened on this phenomenon in the Madeira Island will be debated on the next numbers. In our opinion, together with the witness of the descendants of the great-grandparents of my wife that passed from father to daughters, one of my next journeys to Madeira, I will collect elements necessary to evolve the legend that we talk when the sea opened itself. What I can talk about these columns is that extracts of a news inserted in the page of Jornal de Notícias in 29 December 74 in the author of Joaquim Fernandes. At a certain date, trying not to demystify speculations made by certain papers and official organisms that the phenomenon would be due to the fact of experiences made by the French Marines, okay? French Marines, okay? And I do have a feeling that they're talking about the hydrogen bomb, because the French, they're very developed on the French bomb, atomic bomb, and they have testing places on the other side of the Atlantic, okay, guys? And we're gonna continue here. Okay, so we're gonna do one more page and we're gonna finish for today, okay, guys? Let me just talk a little bit. Kelly, love you, sister. Beautiful Ninja, you know I'd love to see that, brother. Send me an email. My email is joporto21@hotmail.com. Send me the picture, Ninja. I promise I will take good care of it, and I won't share it unless you give me authorization. I promise. And I'll give you your link description, your referencing, okay, brother? If anyone has anything they want to send me, guys, any picture, any video, any links, you can send my links on my posts of my videos, shorts, anything, or you can check my email on the description of my channel. And on the description of my channel, there is my email there, which I just said is joaoporto21 at hotmail.com. Send me pictures. Please tell me a little bit of the story of your picture. If you have a sighting, if you do have a good sighting and an experience with UFOs, we can do an interview, okay? And you know, I'd love to have you, Ninja. And Gates, of course, brothers. You know, I'd love to have you. Anytime, my friends. Okay, let's finish the story. We have one more page. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, it's only in about 20 minutes, so no worries. Let's put another music. These reports of these journals they were a synthesis. It's a bit basically saying that it's hard to judge these reports because there's a lot of discrepancies. Firstly, they talk about missiles used on these marine unities. They don't usually take big proportions. More than with a diameter of kilometers. Even though naturally there is parallax if you're watching something many miles away. Secondly, we have to believe that the French embassy said that they didn't have any experiences with the Marines, and they said that it could be someone from foreign countries. So it could be America, guys. It could have been experiences from America. As you know, Azores Island, one of the islands is called Lage Islands, and it's owned by the military of America. So some war or something's gonna happen. Usually that airport is very busy, and because it's very near other islands, everybody from there, they know pretty much what's happening. I've told you that, guys, before. So there's always someone on those islands reporting what's happening. Uh, Here, they're talking that the Soviet Marines announced workings on the Pacific. So we know that oftenly they say that they're going to do something on one ocean, and then they happen to do it on the other or on the margins, you know. So what else? Natural causes. Natural causes are ruled out, star rain, falling of meteorites, going from the sea towards the sky. It's the opposite. The phenomenons verify on the opposite way around, like meteorites going from the deeps of the sea, bullets or something similar. These don't cause people to faint or revert to indescribable aspects of the phenomenon in cause. That was seen also. It was also seen by an observer with binoculars. He could distinguish on open skies the clouds at 600 meters, the lines of a rocket in the format of two-story building, ? Therefore, where do we stay? Inside the 12 miles or outside of them? In the last case, we had binoculars. We had some good binoculars and reflexes from part of an observer extremely happy to accompany a missile at a velocity of the order of thousands of kilometers per hour. Therefore, this doubt persists beyond this complexity of the answer. The solution will come from probably some secret information, some secret act or something. These are some of the words written by Joaquim Fernandes in the paper Jornal de Notícias in 29th of December 74 about the phenomenon of Madeira. Sincerely, our opinion goes to the encounter of the deductions of these journalists, which I do like a lot. Joaquim Fernandes. I can talk a little bit about him. I can tell you that his wife is Brazilian, and he's saying to everyone that she's an alien hybrid. So I'll leave you with a little information about him. If you want to investigate, then you have to do your own investigations, guys, okay? He's saying that something is certain. He was there. He witnessed the sighting, and he made his own deductions and made his opinion. But the divulgence of his view will be for a better opportunity on the continuing of the articles when it's a better time. Okay, so I think I do have the next items of this paper. So as soon as I find it, I will talk about it again, okay, guys? And today, the video is gonna be called Madeira, the Madeira sighting, and the world inside our world. Okay, this is gonna be the title of our video today. You enjoyed, my people? This was really good, guys. Freaking hell, my gosh. I need some rest now. Spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny destination.
Oh, hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Oh, hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination.
Connect with everybody, Matty, brother. It's alive.
Reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Oh, hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's Best Spice the destination.
I'll be trying to do these maybe 1 hour every Monday, okay? Our interview of our brother Nick from Cosmic Twilight is gonna be next Monday, 2:30 UK time, okay guys? 2:30. The 6th of October, 2:30. It's gonna be UFOs, okay? This friend of mine, he's really interesting, guys. You're gonna love him. Rubberneck, my sister! Chair Bear, love you, sister. Mwah. Thank you very much for joining UK Medical Gates. Yes, my time, English time, it's the same. So it will be morning for America. Okay? Last music, guys. Okay, this one here is gonna be like a real hit, okay? A real hit. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put one here for my brother. So thank you very much, guys, again for joining us. Sorry about the earlier live. We met a friend. It was supposed to be just a live showing the shopping and my food, but what happened was a friend of ours was there, and he ended up sitting down, and I didn't want to divulge all the information he was talking, because he was talking about his doggy. And he's got like a beautiful German Shepherd, the female dog, beautiful German Shepherd. And she's 14 years old, and apparently she's got a little tumor over her leg, and they're not gonna operate. They say that she can't handle the anesthesia to take the tumor. So basically, she still walks, but it's still not. In every flavor, finding a new land. It
made me sing long past the set.
I am live, brother. I promise, UK Medical. I am live.
Every line, just around my kitchen like it's divine. Bring that waffle to morning shine. Oh, everybody holding me a dreams. In my chorus of waffle supreme. Each note rising like steel beams. Turning my night to
What was I saying, UK Medical? You medicalized my brain. What was I saying? BJs, love you, brother.
better so pure.
Georgia, love you, sister.
Make me sure in that waffle love I could endure. Oh, soulful treat
What
my
was I saying?
heart
Okay, I was
adore.
forgetting. Okay. Yeah, the little doggy has a little tumor, so they're not gonna operate because of the anesthesia. So they're not gonna be able to do the surgery. So that's why this morning lunchtime, American morning, Portugal, lunchtime in England, I put without sound sometimes because I didn't want to dox my friend, okay? But what you're gonna do, guys, is if you want to check the live earlier, whatever I put the sound on the video, it's my friend talking, and my friend, he's a bit of he's very naturalist. He doesn't take medications. Super Dave, there's also something. I was talking with my wife about the paracetamol thing, that Trump had a talk, and apparently Trump, I think, was a bit malinformed. Am I right? Because doctors are saying that he was wrong and that paracetamol doesn't cause autism on kids, on pregnancy. So I don't know, Super Dave, we should do a follow-up video, and Waffle Dave's as well. We should do a follow-up video about the paracetamol situation. Gate Smasher, did you hear about that? About the paracetamol causing autism on kids, on pregnancy women. So apparently my wife was telling me very strongly that she checked her doctor, and her doctor said that there's no connection with the paracetamol and the autism connection in the pregnancy. So I know Waffle Dave did a good show on last Sunday. Yeah, that's when I was sick, and I saw it, but I couldn't comment on it. My memories are still a bit fizzy. So basically, guys, what we need is people or pharmaceuticals that have done studies on paracetamol and still do studies nowadays. Right, brother? Oh, I'm so sorry. My mom had the jab as well. Positive, what's up? Did you have the pokey dokey as well? That's what my brother Super Dave calls it, the pokey doctor. Yes, I know. You need a doctor that has been hurt by the pharma, so he works against the pharma, you know what I mean? Ninja Dave, love you, brother. Thank you for posting. Ninja Dave, what do you think? Do you wanna come stop by? Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks? I didn't have any of them either, but my wife had 3. Awesome, Ninja Dave, let's do it, brother. I have been on hiatus on my interviews. Um, Sincerely, guys, I haven't been looking for them. So I've been investigating. I've been sick of my belly last week. One thing is true, guys. When I arrange to do an interview, usually something happens because I was going to do an interview to a friend of mine, and what happened was I got sick before my last interview, which was going to be like 2 or 3 months ago. I got belly problems. Gates, did you hear about the digital ID, man? The problem is that if England accepts it, Portugal is the next one. Okay? So I'm a bit afraid about that, but here in Portugal, I think we're very traditionalists. And guys, one of the reasons why the digital ID is not going to be inserted is those countries that have a big countryside, because people that live in the mountains, they don't have time for digital IDs, right? Yeah, I don't have I didn't have the jab, but I do catch viruses quite easily from my kids. Um, of course, I've been behaving not very good, so now I'm going to start behaving better, dietarily and eating more. But that's one of my problems. Guys, last music. We're going, okay? Thank you very much. Let me just go back to see if there was any any comments I missed, anything, okay, guys? I hope I didn't miss Corey's, my brother. Johnny, love you, brother. Sorry I missed you, Johnny. Super Dave, love you, brother. Wally, please connect, everybody. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. I wanted to leave a big hug to my brother Frills. No Frills, no Fox. My brother from Scotland. I wanted to leave a big thank you as well to my sister Sunny. Love you, Sunny. Love you, Sydney Cat. Both their channels. You probably know them. Ninja Dave. We'll just schedule it when it's easier for you. And then when the time comes, we'll start talking. But Ninja Dave, it's going to be similar to what you did in Scarborough. It's going to be chill. If you have a computer so you can share, or else I'll get another phone and I'll share your videos. But remember, it's your stories, brother, that I love, I'm a UFO guy. I do cherish you and Gates very much. Thank you very much, both of you. I do cherish my beautiful friends, my flying friends. What else, guys? Just stay blessed, okay? And hope to see you soon. John P loves you, my people. Let's go.